Hey guys, this is December the 26th, and it's been about 3 or 4 weeks now since I've last uploaded a video to YouTube. And in the last videos, I was basically telling you my goals about what I wanted to get done before the end of the year, and where am I at with that? And unfortunately, I gotta say I'm behind schedule, and here's why. For basically the entire month of December, even before, December and November, and even going back into October for a good chunk, I was really focusing on a lot of these sort of issues that I had with my productivity in terms of the workflow, in terms of how, why isn't certain things working the way I was expecting them to work out, and just how can I solve that problem. So I spent a lot of time, probably 1,000 or more hours, I'm sure, just YouTube videos and blogs and articles, just learning what it's going to take for me to do this the way that I really want to get this done. And in essence, it's a lot of time spent. Now, mind you, I think that makes me a little more knowledgeable about what I'm getting into, which is a good thing, I guess. But on the other hand, I have to be fully straight up and honest with you. When I look back on it in hindsight, the camera choice, and even for the most part the gear that I had in mind, I already had that in mind back in the summertime. And even though I have a better understanding of why I want that gear now, I feel like it was largely unproductive time. I really wish that maybe I had a bigger budget or something, or maybe I had this experience before, but I think I really felt like I've lost some opportunity. I mean, we're already mid-winter, and this was supposed to be like a hard, productive time, turning out videos every week, and they're just not there. So I do apologize for that, and hopefully coming into 2018 here, with the new gear, I still have to learn some new things, but hopefully I'm getting over that hump, that learning curve. I mean, there's always gonna be something to learn, but I'm going to eventually be able to turn out more and more and more, and I'll just get better and better and better at it. One of the major delays that I had too was the teleprompter that I was originally using was my laptop. And I was basically putting this on a bunch of buckets, and I didn't like the idea of it, but I figured okay, a few odd times until I can get a proper teleprompter would be okay. Well, in a nutshell, the laptop kicked the bucket. It no longer effectively works, and so I couldn't actually continue my project. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's the 5-part mini series on intimacy. But anyway, I have that scripted. It was scripted back in mid this November, and so I've been sitting on it for about a month and a half. So I really want to get that pushed out. So hopefully, for the first couple of weeks in January. No promises, but that's what I'm hoping for. Another really interesting project that I was wanting to work on before the holidays. It really came to me quite late, unfortunately, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to improvise. And by the time I was able to realize what was kind of wrong with it and how much time I had left, I figured, so I just kind of put it off. But basically the idea was it was going to be like a 3 or 4 minute quick sort of blog style, but out on scene, downtown Kelowna. And I wanted to basically illustrate the point of, before you buy anybody any gifts this year, you should consider this. And here's a little tidbit, of it to see why I didn't go with it. It's that time of year again. It's Christmas. You're out and about. You're running frantically trying to figure out what to buy people. And I'm actually here to tell you to stop. Stop doing it. Don't do it. If you don't know what to get somebody, don't get them anything at all just yet. Just yet, anyway. And this is why. So as you can see, it really isn't that great in terms of video quality and stuff, so I didn't want to use it. But the idea behind this was to have a little bit more of a philosophical message and have you guys reconsider some things. And I would like to redo this project eventually, but I'm kind of foreseeing the best time of the year to do that would be like next year, because that's the big time of the year when people are buying stuff, right? Yeah, it still would apply to birthdays and stuff, but anyway, that didn't work. So I gotta admit, I got a little bummed out. The closer to Christmas I got, without the video projects coming out, with all the hardware, issues, and just kind of sitting on my hands, and kind of, I'm sort of felt some of the holiday blues, if you will. But this this is something I'll get over, and hopefully coming to the new year, you know, new energy, everything's gonna be great. You know, I just emailed somebody in the local community that's kind of doing something that I want to get into, and I'm still waiting on an email or a response from him, and hopefully, you know, at some point I'll introduce you guys to him and blah blah blah, and we'll work together on some project. Who knows? So I got a lot of things to look forward to in 2018. Tons of projects to do. Literally hundreds of video ideas that I have. It's just getting the right gear to do the job, because without the right gear, the job, I mean, it'll force me to improvise, but it would really it forces me to cut things that I can't do. So look forward to 2018 as being a great or a better year in terms of my video production. And other than that, you guys have yourself a happy new year. I hope you have a great Christmas, and you know, cheers, right? Have a good one.